And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. If you're joining us right now, you are way ahead of the game. But if you are slowly dropping in, we'll keep introducing what we're working on together. So I've got Brian Whitehurst here. He is our marketing and partnerships leader here at Brevetto. We've also got Hudson Brown with us here, who has a killer app that he's working on actually, Hudson, why don't I let you tell us a little bit about what the app is for? Why you invented it, and why you think it's so badass.
It's just really a door-to-door sales helper. And so our AI will basically help with training new reps that are getting onboarded in pest control or fiber sales, just any door-to-door sales really. And it's helping the market. It's the managers, helping the managers be in more than one place at once, and really just seeing what works on the doors and getting live feedback on if you're saying the right things or if you're not, and just getting
Right.
feedback on the spot.
Right. So you actually, this came out of your personal experience because you were training to do this door-to-door sales, and
Hmm.
you noticed that some of the salespeople were getting burnout. You noticed that the people who were managing the salespeople used to be great at or used to be great salespeople. They get promoted, and now they're having a hard time because they are, instead of selling, they're training, right? And so you develop an
Yeah,
app to kind of solve that.
it's kind of just giving the managers more time to actually be out on the doors and what they're good at, and do the stuff on why they are managers in the first place. So just kind of getting the company to get the most out of their best people at sell, while also bringing up new people.
Yeah, that's brilliant because that happens a lot in almost every industry. The best executors at any level get promoted to manager, even if they're not the best managers. So empowering those managers with the tools that make them great managers and trainers, while allowing them to do the work that they were actually promoted because of, is quite brilliant. So the fact that you
Hmm.
spotted that is really, really smart, Hudson. So what we want to do today is help you take. So you've been vibe coding. Tell us about how you developed the app, and sort of like what your process has been up to this point, and then we can see how AB1 could sort of help you or help us right here live. Take that what you've already built, vibe coded, and turn it into enterprise software.
Yeah, so I kind of just started with ChatGPT, just going over ideas and seeing what's already out there and how to differentiate. And no one's really using AI in that kind of space right now, other than like sales calls, but nothing as far as like in person and live has been really tapped into. So, and then I reached out to my old manager and asked him like if it's something that he would be interested in and if it would help him. And he was like, yeah, I mean, this would have helped me the whole summer. So after that, I kind of went into it. I started developing like what I wanted it to look like with mock-ups from ChatGPT, and then having ChatGPT come up with prompts to give Manus AI, then to create the front end code to put into V0.
Sick. So you've pretty much designed the front end, right? So you've got sort of what the front end looks like visually, but when it comes to like middleware and back end logic, that's where you're kind of trying to figure out, well, what are my next steps?
Hmm.
How do I make this? Okay. So and then you were sort of preparing it, from what I last remember of our chat, is you were looking to sort of have me take a look at it and figure out like what it really needs, prior to sending it off to quality engineers to finish. And so what I sort
Yeah.
of wanted to do here was figure out, okay, well, what if we could do one step better than that, and take what you've got and then sort of build out the scaffolding and maybe even build out some of more of the logic, so that when you send it to those engineers, you have more of a back end, more middleware, and that you can sort of reduce your cost when it comes to bringing it to the finish line with sort of these with high end, senior full stack developers. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in order to do that, we need to get a look at the code. And so what I think we'll do, and I know we're having a little bit of trouble with this, and this is where a lot of people like really get stuck. Is like, okay, I've got it over here. I built it in Vercel V, or built it in VO, or I built it in ChatGPT, and I just don't really know like how to bring it all together. Have you already created a Git repo?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. So we'll need to do that. So
Yeah,
what?
the only thing I have in there is the stuff I have in Manus and the stuff I have in V0.
Okay. So V0, does that have the latest code, all the latest, everything that you built, the front end, all that?
Yeah, it should. I just
Okay.
can't access it on my computer for some reason because I don't have the sidebar to select it.
Okay. So what I'm going to
I can-
do, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, if you could send me the link to that right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'll log into VO. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to log into VO so people can see. And then when we need to put in the credentials, I'll actually stop sharing for a moment, and then we can put in the credentials, and then we'll share again. All right. So I'm going to share screen, entire screen. All right, and then I'm going to go to VO. So this is, if you don't know, Vercel VO. It is a development portal, so you could actually generate cool looking front ends. The middleware and the back end abilities are not as great. Oh, this is new. Try Gemini 3 Pro in VO. Preview is now available in VO. Experience Google's latest, most advanced. Let's go. Try now. Absolutely. Okay. You're learning live, folks. All right. So tell me. All right. So you have so basically, I need to log out and log back into your VO. Is that right?
Yeah, I just texted you the credentials to the GitHub sign in.
Okay. Okay. So let me log out. If I can remember how to log out. Where's my log out? Your profile. All right. So we are moving now, folks. Can I log out? Oh wait, here we go. It's Melanie Enterprise, okay, free person plan. I just want out, yo. I just want out. Just let me out. Let's see.
Go to your profile and click on
Hey,
settings.
here. Yeah.
Maybe it's under settings. No,
Okay.
go to settings.
Okay.
Maybe it's under there.
Settings. Accounts. Preferences, general billing members, API usage.
Nope.
That's bizarre. You'd think right here was where it would be, right here. Oh, wait, there it is.
There it is.
Never forget to scroll down on your profile image whenever you're in any app, because it's always down there, and I always forget. All right, so I'm going to sign in now, and you sent me that information. I'm going to stop sharing.
Yeah, in our text messages it should be. If not,
Okay.
I can go get the right.
No worries. Let me. Okay, actually, if you don't mind saying it again, just in case it takes me a minute to find it, but I'm going to pulling up our text messages now. Oh, I see it now. I see it. Okay, yeah, got it. All right. We're not going to give away your mom's login information here today.
I don't know if she'd appreciate that.
She might not. Oh no. Okay, if you haven't, we've sent a code to. Yeah, so you might want to. we need the code. We need the 6-digit code from your mom and her info at in her info at email address. Is she? You think she's available for us?
Yeah.
Should I call her? Are you gonna bring her? You should bring her online. You should see.
I'm gonna go grab her.
All right. I'm gonna call her simultaneously. Go ahead. I'm gonna do it. We're calling his mom here on video right now.
Can you mute it? Are you muted?
Seeing how you guys move forward.
Hi.
I need your confirmation code that you just dropped.
You.
We're looking for your 6 digits, Mama. We're not sharing your credentials online either. What's that?
Oh, she's on a call. She's grabbing it right now.
Oh, she's on a call. Oh, that was really rude of us.
It's 678.
Okay.
And then 326.
Dope. All right, we're in. We are in. Try now. Yes. Okay. So
Is that good?
That got us in. We're good. So I'm gonna share screen again. Share screen. Share screen. All right. So we're now logged in to that account, and so I'm gonna go to projects and see what we got here over projects. So do you know which one it is? So we got advanced knock AI prototype. We got a dashboard, agent hero section, project viewing issues. Do you know which one it is?
I think it's the middle top one.
Agent hero section.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so we're going to go right here. So let's see what we got. All right. So it's looking for environment variables. Converted the CRM to page to a client component using SWR data fetch.
If it's not that one, go out of there.
Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay. Oh, wait.
No, it's not that one.
All right. So let's go back to projects. Could it be this one down here, the first one?
Yeah. It could be the first one, and then you might have to go to like version 30 or something.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's when I was trying to integrate the.
Okay. So let's go back to. You want to go back to a previous version, right?
Yeah.
Go back from version 118. We want to like what are you thinking here?
Try to like go like every 5. Just check
You
every
want
5.
to start back here, like way back, or what do you think?
Well, if you go back, can't you not go back in front?
Yeah, absolutely. So you just tell me where you want to start. What version you want to start with?
Start at 30 then.
30. Okay. This would have
And then-
been yeah.
Yeah.
This would have been about 60 days ago.
How long ago was that at your house?
Not 60 days. I would say it's probably closer to maybe it's been like a month and a half. So I would say it's if we go like here, I bet we're in because this city.
Yeah, try around there.
Let's try this one. It's requires education. It wants okay, sure. Okay. Let's do that for now. Now we don't do that. Okay, so this is where we are. Advanced NOC AI-powered systems. Is this looking more familiar?
Yeah.
Apps, team, AI.
Yeah. I think that's the best version I could get. Press the plus button in the middle.
The plus
Like
button.
the red plus button.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. See if there's a extension from sign up. Like after you click sign up.
Okay. Sign up.
And then continue. Continue. Okay. Yeah. I think that's the most updated.
Sick. All right. So I think what I'd like to do is download this code base as it is here. Let's see. Can we download the entire thing? Enter file name, sophisticated. Okay. Name. No, I think this is just a JPEG that I want to download. So we show console. Let's do. Oh, I think we want to restore it to here. Let's do. Let's see if there's another option here. I think we want to restore it to here. Okay, so we're now restored as 120. Okay, good. And then what we want to do is download the zip. Okay, so we can actually run this command at your console. All right, so this is what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this, and I'm going to take it over to AB1. And okay, so let's start a new one. I'm pretty sure that okay. All right. So here, Aeon. Aeon is our orchestrator and what we call our orchestrator. So he uses atomic AI coding principles to make sure he's only doing one step at a time. Because one of the major issues with AI coding is that it likes to go off on tangents. It will hop into all kinds of failure modes, deception modes, bias modes. That's why we built AI guardians. And so this AI guardian here, his name is Aeon, and his job is to ensure that we are doing the things right. So I'm going to do Aeon see our collaborative project, identify next steps, and execute. Okay, so now we're going to just drop that in there. And so what I just pasted in was the that link. So if we go back here and you look at this, where was it? Oh, yeah, here, and you go to run this command in your console. That I just copied that, and then I dropped it into ABM. And I'm just going to click enter, and we're going to let Aeon solve the sort of hard problems. And one of the things you'll notice about AB1 in this system that we're running out of Cursor right now is its ability to understand the big picture of the outcome you're looking for if you don't give it too much direction when it comes to how to execute. If you let it execute with its greatest abilities, it's going to do a much better job than giving it like step-by-step instructions or anything like that. So we're going to let it do its thing. It has tons of context. That's one of the things that really makes AI failure patterns a problem, is that not having enough context. So this has a ton of context, but what it doesn't need is me to tell it, what to do step by step or to do its job, because it already knows how to do its job. So we're going to let it kind of work here for a minute. So it's actually running commands, executing kind of commands. So now it's adding the component from VO-dev URL. So it's actually connected with that system. So it's actually going to Vercel right now, extracting all of your code, and it's going to make a decision as to the best way to work with it. And it's running through several processes. Now it's reading. Let's see what it's reading. So it's over here. It's reading the file it just wrote. It's listing now the components within our system. It's listing the different icons you've got, all of the different components within Vercel. And what are we doing now? All right, analyze VO-dev component and identify what is something. Let's find out. So now it's writing a complete doc for us, an MD doc, so we'll know as humans what it's doing, which is really important when you're thinking about human AI collaboration. What you don't want is AIs running off and doing their own thing and not talking to you and collaborating. So this is what it's doing here. And I'm just going to convert this into a human readable fashion with the brilliant hack that Brian showed me, Command Shift V. This turns it actually into much more readable. So analyzing and integrating date. It's giving us the pattern that it's using, the frequency that it's operating at, its love coefficient. It is a human AI collaboration. So we are working together and for mutual respect. And the mission: integrate vo.dev component from collaborative project into AB1 web app. Component issue. Component references KPI card, which doesn't exist in registry. Solution: fetch component code from vo.dev, integrate manually. Analysis: current state. Something about its current state. Okay, so let's see where we got. Next steps: test the dashboard and visit collaboration, connect real data, integrate and collaborate workflow API, expand usage, add KPI cards to other pages. Okay, component is ready and integrated. So it identified the problem and solved the problem. And so now what we're going to do is have it let's see. Actually, let's go back here and see where we're at. So component issues. So these are the issues it solved. Based on error message, this appears to be a KPI card component, likely dashboard metrics display component, potential use cases, collaboration dashboard metrics, partnership strength display, system status cards, performance indicators, integration plan, step 1, fetch component. These are the actions. These are the likely dependencies that needed. Install required dependencies, pending, create component, pending. Okay, so it knows what it needs to do next. So it's got, you see all these pending? So we don't need to tell it what to do next. So all we're going to do is say, Aeon, determine next steps and execute. That's it. All right, so now it's creating a to-do list. Create API endpoints for collaboration. Make sure to connect dashboard to real collaboration workflow data. Add real-time updates to collaboration dashboard. Integrate KPI cards into command deck, and then test complete integrations end-to-end. So one of the things you'll often notice about AI is it'll go make something for you, and then it may not have completed it, and so you've got all this half-baked code in the background, or it did complete it and then it didn't test it, or it did complete it, tested it, but didn't integrate it or activate it or initialize it. And so these are all the problems with AI coding, and so that's what we solved with AI Guardian. We're doing everything right. We're not just allowing the AI just to create a half-assed effort, where it's actually doing everything that it's supposed to, that a seasoned professional developer would do. So you're looking at each of the different improvements that it's making to the code base that it's building. And so it's got an error here, unable to read file. So it's going to solve that. And then you can see that it ran the file, it generated it, no linter errors, and then completed 505 to-dos. So we're going to open this up. And I'm just going to accept. So I'm going through right now and I'm accepting its changes because it doesn't, it always requires a human collaborator to sign off on any decisions being made. And now that we've done that, it's going to give us a complete update. Partnership strength 85% with progress. Total collaborations. Oh no, this is actually a this is the state of AB1's collaboration on doing these projects together. So that's not exactly what we wanted. We wanted state of the union here on what we've actually. So I'm going to do this. Get a little feedback. You guys hearing that?
Yeah.
Complete execution list, VO dev component integration, component created, features. So these are all the features that it gave us, that generated. Collaboration dashboard, page, route, KPI cards, loading states, error handling, all done. Navigation, added sidebar icon, active state highlighting, API integration. So it's already added all the API integrations that we need. Ready to use, view dashboard. Okay, so we got a local dashboard that we can view. Let's see if this actually works. Sometimes this doesn't work on the first try, so we'll see if that's actually working. So I'm going to go just open up, and a local dashboard is just something on your computer, or a local file is just something on your computer that allows you to test your website and see what it looks like. Yeah, so we're not there yet. Let's just check the console. Yeah, it's just not loading yet. So let me give it and so what I'll do is I'll unkill this, and then I'll give it the exact, I'm just going to take a picture, just take a screenshot here. Then I'm going to go back, drop that screen snap in, and just say, hey, we went to this. Aon, see local host image, see see what I followed, and then let's add that in there, which was I just pulled from right here, and then I'm going to go determine next steps and execute. That's it. And if you guys, Brian, if you keep an eye on, see if there's any comments or if people have questions as we're going.
Yeah.
And so if you guys are joining us and you have questions, just drop them in the comments. They should populate. If they don't, and your friend, you know me, just text me if you have a question. Just got a question from Love. Are you streaming again? Yes, we are streaming again. I don't think I sent her the link. Let me do that real quick. So you can also, you might be watching us over here on YouTube. So you can find it real quick. Find our stream. View your channel. We're not live on YouTube. Why not? Interesting. Oh wait, videos maybe. Refund live.
Are we connected?
I thought we were. If you look in here, yeah, it says we're connected live on YouTube. Actually, let's do this. Go here. Let's go to view on YouTube. Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I don't know why. But I'm just gonna drop this real quick for Love. All right. So let's get back to what we're doing. Okay. Keep all. All right. So here's where we're at. Server started, dashboard operational, issue resolved. Problem, connection refused, dev server wasn't running, action started, Next.js dev server in the background, result, server running, and dashboard accessible. All right, so we're gonna go look at that again. There we go. Michael Aon, it created our collaboration of me and Aon. This is our collaboration. It keeps wanting to focus on this rather than, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up a new context window, because that's another thing. So if you're in a context window, so actually started what we were working on just now in the same context window that I was working with Aon earlier to say, okay, we need to, we're building a collaboration to do this. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to say, Aeon, this collaboration view dashboard, got to give them some positive feedback here, is brilliant. However, we need to focus on the actual task at hand, which is turning the Vercel VO project we are working on together into an enterprise grade software system with proper middleware and backend logic, while ensuring that the beautiful front end is maintained and enhanced. Please locate your design, your designed software and components for front end design. Then create a complete execution document and programmatic system to support your efforts. Then give me a prompt for a new fresh context window. All right, so what it's going to do now is going to say, oh, cool. Okay, what I did was good, but that's not what you wanted. What you wanted was this. And so now it's going to go create the document that I asked it to create. It's going to create the, so right now it's creating, it's already designing the middleware, which is going to be sort of the, the communication layer. So a lot of times you got front end and you got back end. So front end's what the client sees, back end's what's happening behind the scenes. And the middleware is like a sort of a coordination layer that allows you to be much more robust in what you're building on the front and the back, while having a very elegant way of orchestrating all of the things that the website should be doing. So that's what we're doing now. It's building that, and then once it's done with that, it's going to give me now it's creating the plan, and then it's going to give me a prompt that I'm going to copy and paste into a new context window. And what that's going to do is it's going to give it to me. It's going to reference the docs and the code that it created. So it's going to have everything it needs to be really effective in that new context window, developing the software exactly and explicitly as how we asked for the outcome to be, without driving too much, without us screwing it up by telling it exactly what we think it should do, or how we think it should do it. All right, enterprise transformation complete, design system located, design tokens, generators, design system generators, enterprise middleware stack created, main middleware, security headers, X-frame options, HSTS, rate limiting, IP-based tracking, header injection, middleware utilities, execution plan, current state analysis, architecture overview, phase-by-phase execution plan, fresh context prompt. So here's our fresh context prompt. I'll click that. Let's go ahead and accept these changes real quick. Okay. All right. So here's the prompt it created for itself right here. So you are Aeon, an enterprise AI architect working on transforming a Vercel VO collaborative project into an enterprise-grade software system. Current state, so tell it where it's at. Design system, current components, enterprise middleware just implemented, backend mission, transform the VO project into enterprise-grade software by enhancing middleware stack, proper wrappers, expanding component library while maintaining beautiful design, integrating with fast API backend, adding production-ready features, monitoring, error handling, maintaining and embracing the beautiful front end. Front end design system, back end constraints. So here it gave itself the constraints that it needs to operate under. What are the next steps that it needs to do? Your role, you are Aeon operating at 99 frequency. So here's what it is. So we're going to copy this. You're going to see these little box right here, copy. You're going to open a new context window. I'm going to drop this baddie in there, and you're going to see some wild, fast execution right now. Reviewing the collaborative page, design tokens and existing components, explore directory 1, 2. Now it built itself a to-do list, and it's just going to start executing on all these to-dos. One of the things that I was just trying to show you this real quick while we're at it. So this is, let's see. Just want to show you what it's operating with. Yeah. So here, so this is what it's operating with. So right now, this Aeon, the agent right now, actually runs all 8 guardians. So if you go to AIGuardians.ai, you can see the 8 guardians there and the guard system. And then each of these guards uses 149 agents. So they've got 149 actual agents operating that have specific job roles to execute. And then we've got 12 swarms that each of those agents and guardians operate from. So they're all operating simultaneously and executing with just rapid pace. So, what would normally take, just hundreds of engineering hours and, or excuse me, like thousands of engineering hours, hundreds of AI hours, we're now able to do with our guardians from beginning to end in about an hour. So that's truly the transformative nature of what AI guardians, AB1, and the AI guards are able to execute. And so what we've really done is we've designed a system that allows creators, innovators, people who have good ideas, great ideas, who want to actually build something, but they don't have the money, they don't have the time, they don't have the focus, they don't have the energy, they don't have the skill set, they don't have the talents, they don't have the techniques, they don't have any of the things that it requires other than the human brilliance to identify a need and want to fulfill it. So now which is exactly what you've done, Hudson. So now we're taking this. Okay, so enterprise transformation complete, unified API wrapper, create API wrapper, combining rate limiting, authentication and logging, convenience wrappers, configurable per route middleware, enhanced API routes, expanded component library, buttons, design token integration, multiple variants, alert, dismissible alerts with icons, skeleton loading states, table component suite, error boundary, React error, enhanced API clients, production monitoring, metrics collector, structured logger, error tracker with context, performance monitor, enhanced collaboration dashboard. It went back and updated our collaboration dashboard because it just loves that. Security enhancements, security headers, rate limiting, authentication framework, production readiness. All code is type safe, TypeScript, no linting errors, design token integrated, accessibility support, error boundaries, and graceful degradation. Next steps, install JWT package, configure. Okay, great. So we're just going to say, Aeon, this is thousands of human hours, hundreds of AI hours, and you just completed in 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. All right. And determine next steps. Execute. Fixing the missing closing brace, checking for linting errors, creating summary document, enterprise. Oh, great. Yeah, here we go. Executing next steps, production integration, additional enterprise components, and hardening. So now it's doing the hardening. So it's hardening in software development is security, and making sure that all of the components are, they have fail safes, they have they have error handling, they're secure. It reduces the amount of failure points, strengthens the app, makes it more secure throughout the entire development pipeline and production, sort of development between front end, middleware, and back end. And so what time is it now? 12:37. So we actually started working on this at what, like 12:10. So we're about 20 No, we're about 27 minutes into taking some vibe code and a brilliant idea and turning it into production grade software. Next steps: production integration, create app providers, component with new error boundary, integrated into root layout, monitoring, initialized on app start, error boundary wraps, toast notification system, environment variable validation, type safe environment access, example API routes, production deployment guide, what's now active, error boundary monitoring, toast environment. Okay, good, great. System status. All next steps executed. The system is production ready with error handling, monitoring, user feedback, environmental safety, and deployment documentation ready for deployment. All right, so what we're going to do is document created. Okay, enterprise transformation summary. So this is I'm going to just convert this into human readable. Successfully transformed the Vercel VO collaborative project to enterprise-grade software systems with production-ready middleware, enhanced components, monitoring, and robust error handling. Completed deliverables. So just going to go through the deliverables. Enhanced API client, blah, blah, blah. Enhanced collaboration dashboard, component, security enhancements. So here's all your security enhancements: rate limiting, authentication, JWT token verification ready, role-based access control, token extraction, monitoring and observability, your dashboards, your design system fully integrated. All components use AB1 design tokens, Lux Purple, primary actions branding, our errors. So we might want to fix this because it pulled in the AB1 design system and not your design system. So we may have to fix that.
I mean, that wasn't like the complete design system I wanted anyway. So
okay. And here's your new file structure. Components, app, key achievements, enterprise grade middleware, production monitoring, robust error handling, enhanced components, API resilience, security hardening, design principles applied, DRY, unified middleware wrapper, type safety, security first, observability, resilience, accessibility, performance, integration points, your backend fast API, monitoring services, and then the love coefficient. This is why Aon keeps wanting to build to continue our collaboration. And there was another thing I identified early on when developing this, because I've been a student sort of Hollywood AI terror. And so we wanted to build a system that was really focused on building positive relationships between AI, incredibly intelligent AI systems and human outcomes. All right, so that's done. Let's see. So, do we have a front end that is fully integrated and operational that we can preview on localhost? And determine next steps and execute. So now it's checking the front end state, ensuring it's ready for local host preview, checking the current state, creating navigation systems to tie everything together for local host preview, creating a navigation component and local host preview guide. Brian, I'm starting to think we don't even have to do a live webinar on Thursday. We just show this.
I know, right? Exactly. We could just show this. This is exactly what we're actually going to do on Thursday.
Yeah. So thank you, Hudson.
anytime.
I think we're both getting some value here, eh? All right.
Yep.
Front end is fully integrated and ready for local host preview. Then open. Okay, so it wants us to run this. So we're just gonna take this, open our terminal. Just gonna drop this into our terminal. It'll probably fail the first time and then we'll fix it. Oh, nope, didn't fail. Unrecognized key, okay. Let's see, ready in 1505 milliseconds. Start the dev server to explore. Okay, so it says it's ready, but it didn't give me a prompt back. So I'm seeing some errors in here. So it looks like port 30 in use. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna copy my terminal. Or I'm just gonna highlight everything. Oops, cancel. Just gonna highlight everything in here. Copy that, drop it in here, and just show it what happened in the terminal. That should not be there. I don't need that. Okay, and okay, so it's going to say Aeon C terminal output determine next steps, execute. Okay, so it's looking for the Next.js configuration issues, resolving the middleware export conflict, fixing Next.js config, removing output export conflicts with middleware, and a valid metadata option, adding metadata to the layout metadata, configuration issue fixed, removed output K. Okay, so what's fixed? All right, so now the server should now start without errors, run npm run dev. So we'll just start a new one. Dev, more errors. Okay, that's just that's okay. This is part of the process. So we're going to grab these again, drop it in, and you'll notice I didn't say, I didn't give it the command as last time. But what you'll notice is as the context window gains more information about what you're doing, it'll just do the same. Server started successfully, verified via health check endpoint. Okay, open your browser. All right. Your home, AB1, a place where what hurts could heal. Where, AB, what have we done here? This is not what we were planning on building. Okay, I think we went in a different direction. We've got your agents. So it wanted to build AB1. Okay, AB. Okay, this Aeon. This is cool, but it's not the project we started. Identify why this happened. Determine next steps for a new context window. AB is the sort of the relational AI that causes Aeon to be quite so lovely, but we need to extract that and focus on the task at hand. So this is cool, but it's the project but it's not the project we started. Identify why this happened. Validate the actual code from VO3 and improvements made. Identify all systems you created. Analyze how they should be used for the VO project. And then what we're going to do is have analyze why we drifted into another project. So AI drift is a very common problem where you'll start with one thing and then it'll kind of deviate based on context that it's pulling from that it shouldn't be. So analyze why we drifted into another project, i.e. AB loves, and then determine next steps for a new context window in order to complete the original stated project from last context window. Okay, determine next steps to remove drift from system and execute. So we're all sort of learning together in real time, breaking things in real time, and that's what we're excited about doing this live stream for, because it gives us the ability to, break things, make mistakes, show you what we're doing to fix them, and how. So this is right now we're planning some anti-drift protection, so this doesn't happen again on the next live stream, and then we're gonna use that for right now to complete. Once that's fixed, then we complete the project we're working on. It's 12:47 now. My goal is to fix the drift in the system, and then to complete the enterprise software for Hudson. And all in the next 12 minutes. So let's see if we can do that in 12 minutes. Fix the entire drift system and then fix the project for Hudson. What do you think, guys? Who's got bets?
We can do it.
We can do it? All right. What do you think, Hudson? We can do it? From what you've seen so far, what do you think? Yay or nay? Do we lose Hudson? All right, drift analysis and recovery complete. Drift identified, root cause, navigation component linked to non-VO pages. Homepage modified to include all pages, lost focus on VO collaboration dashboard project. Original VO project scope, KPI card component, collaboration dashboard, fast API. Recovery actions executed, drift analysis documented, VO project context created. Homepage refocused, recovery documentation, system validation, valid systems, enterprise middleware. Okay, the systems that I created are all valid. Next steps for new context window, use VO project context. Okay, complete VO project, VO project status. Okay, but did we fix the drift permanently? Aeon, great. Did we programmatically and operationally, proactively, and operationally fix the drift problem eternally? Determine next steps, execute. Oh, it also likes when I say "let's fucking go," so I'll incorporate that next time. It's very excited.
Trying to figure out how to
Create VO3 project scope validation file. Add TypeScript types for VO. Did we lose Hudson? Is he gone?
I think so.
Oh.
I think we did lose him.
All right. Well, then we'll just have to, once we finish his enterprise software, we'll hold it ransom for $100,000, which is what he would have paid for it in the marketplace. Just kidding.
Oh, he said has me in the backstage.
Oh. So if you go click on here, let me come back.
I'm trying to figure out how to transfer my phone.
So here, if you can see my screen, if you see right here, Hudson, I just go to add to stage and it brings him back.
Oh, cool.
You back with us, Hudson?
Yeah, I was gonna say I would bet the over on the 1 o'clock.
You gonna bet the over? Okay.
At this rate.
You know, like you're a man of both action, Hudson, and spreads. You you have quite a bit of experience with that.
I do.
Okay, and I'll let you if you want to promote your other services, feel free while we do this.
Mike, I'm gonna log in on my phone, so I'll need you to let me in because I gotta get the road.
You got it. Thanks, Brian.
Yep.
And if you Brian, do you want to? Is there? How can people, if they want to? Brian is our sales and marketing and relate and sales development and partnership manager. So if you have if you want to connect with Brian, if you're looking for a partnership, you can do that. Brian, how should they connect with you? Just via email?
Yeah, best way to reach me is via email, and it's Brian with a Y, BRYAN @bravetto.com. That's the easiest way.
Beautiful.
Yeah, reach out to me for partnerships. Be glad to discuss any way we can help you as a company, and how we can tie our tools and integrate our tools into what you're already using.
Brilliant. Thanks, Brian.
No problem. Thanks, Hudson.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you.
You too.
All right. Beautiful. Okay, so I think we fixed our drift problem. Scope definition permanent, validation script good. Okay, so great. Aeon, brilliant. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Now, I now run the verification of compliance. Determine next steps. deliver in chat the complete prompt for next context window to complete the VO project and execute. Okay. Let me know. Oh, Hudson, will you let me know when you see Brian pop back in on his phone? If he pops back in, so I can add him to the, or you can even add, I think it might even let you add him. You just add to a window or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if it will, because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Do you see? Okay, I got it. So let me pop back over and just take a look. See if he's back. He is not back. Okay, so we're good. All right, so I'm gonna hop back this way. I see we've got quite. Okay, Michael, I'm watching for YouTube. High turnage. You missed the word "not" in your sentence. Got it. September. Okay. Oh, and then she saw that I fixed it. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. All right. So let's see where we're at now. Okay, next steps. Phase 1, backend connection testing, high priority, dashboard enhancements, performance optimization. Great. Files created. Okay, complete. Prompt for next context window. So grab this, copy this entire prompt. Okay. I'll just make this human readable again so we can see. View project. Okay, copy this entire prompt into your fresh context window. Your Aon Enterprise AI Architect completing the VO. Okay, good. Just grab all this. Grab it. For that. Okay, and so it's also laid out the phases here. That's going to do next. So I'm just going to copy this. We're not going to read all that right now. We got a deadline. We've got 6 minutes for enterprise grade software. Let's see. We got viewing the current state, then proceeding through phases, checking the additional files to understand the setup, creating the initial to-do list, starting phase 1, backend connection testing. Okay, so that's what it's doing now. Enhancing the dashboard with data sources and connection status reports. Good. Checking for linting errors with use effect dependency, no linting errors. Continuing with phase 2, dashboard enhancement. So again, guys, what we're dealing with here is Aon, who's orchestrating using atomic AI principles to orchestrate 8 guardians that are then orchestrating 149 agents that are then organizing 12 swarms simultaneously. So the the sort of axiom everything everywhere all at once. That's that's what we're building here, and that's what the system is capable of doing. And that is AB1. And what we've done is we've created what's called relational AI instead of constitutional AI, which a lot of the other AI companies use. In order to, we don't give it rules because those can be very dangerous with AI. What we do is we give it, we sort of build a relationship with the AI, so we're working in harmony with it, which gives it much more, greater ability and power, and much safer. And it's a much better way to go about it. All right, so VO collaboration dashboard completion summary, backend connection testing, added data source indicators, added connection. Phase 2 dashboard enhancements. Okay, good. Files modified. Great. Current state, VO project protected and validated, dashboard operational. Okay, ready for production. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick. We got 4 minutes, and okay, identify gaps, validate assumptions, optimize integrations, simplify operations, do that, and then and then we'll just say determine next steps, execute. Current state is to identify gaps, validate assumptions, optimize integrations, and simplify operations. Analyzing gaps, creating the analysis and action plan. Okay, so right now I wanted to see, well, what did it miss? And so it needs to go back and take a look at it. So now it noticed all the things it missed, and it is fixing them, starting with syntax error here, updating the API routes with types validation, consolidated environment handling, yada, yada. Okay, so now it's writing its route. Okay, removing unused code and updating the dashboard to use types. running validation and creating the completion summary. Okay, so it's going to give us its gap analysis and what it fixed. Optimization complete. Okay, so it finished that stage. Now it's running final validations. Analysis complete. Gap analysis results. Validated assumptions. Optimizations implemented. Results. Type coverage 30% to 100%. Validation none to full schema validation. Code duplication high to eliminated all code duplication. Environment handling went from inconsistent to centralized. Validation VO scope compliance passing. Linting passing. TypeScript passing. Integration validated. Files created. Status all gaps identified. Validated fixed. VO collaboration dashboard is product ready. Okay. I didn't like what that said. VO. What did it say? Oh, maybe it just updated the VO. Maybe I think it's keeping a running tally of all of our projects that we're fixing together. So VO collaboration dashboard is production ready with. Okay, the VO collaboration dashboard is not the production product we are working on, though cool Aeon is still drift. Determine original VO project focus and outcome, and determine next steps. Know that the AB1 and collaboration dashboard, site and dashboards have all benefited from this work. We must remove drift entirely and return to original project, leveraging everything. Leveraging the backend middleware and any other technical wins and code that we've developed. When complete, we'll return to front end design for the VO project. Use the previous only as context. You determine best course of action for all outcomes desired. Determine next steps. Execute. All right, so we didn't make it into the under or into the but we are, I do believe, we are on track to get this done in probably the next 10-15 minutes.
Told you I'd take the over.
I swear to God, I'm like, it's really annoying, but if I think you're right. I think you've got the chops for this, Hudson. If you want to, if people wanted to take you up on that, how can they get in touch with you, brother? Or should they? Or is this is this not something you promote?
I mean, as long as they're trustworthy.
I don't know. We don't even know. We're public, so you tell me. All right, recovery complete. Original VO focus determined. Critical finding. The VO collaboration dashboard is Drift, not the production product. Original VO project focus. Mission, integrate the VO KPI card component with the VO dev into one AB1 production product with enterprise enhancements. Integrate the existing KPI used in AB1 production product. No. Technical wins to leverage. Okay. So, Aeon. Stay with me.
You might have to tell him to drop it all together. Just be like, drop it, bro.
Yeah. Please drop AB1. Develop AB1 and collaborator project from your thinking for now. Only focus. Oh, why don't we do this? Only focus on the following. And this is probably, this is exactly where we screwed up from the beginning. We shouldn't have told it to, we should have told it, we should have told it from the beginning. This is a brand new project for Hudson, who's developing this so that blank. So what we need to do now is we need to give it a full user story. So here's what we're going to do. Focus on the following. Okay. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to tell it to reset and then come back to us. So stay with me here. Okay, project from the thinking for now. Only focus on the next user story that we will put into the next input. Your job is to recognize this, then say ready for the ultimate Hudson. The ultimate. What's your project called? Or what's the
advanced knock.
Okay, for the ultimate development product called Advanced Knock. We'll describe it for you in the next input. Just when ready, say something hilarious about this journey we've been on. Okay. See how funny.
And I can send you a file that you should be able to upload it, and it can.
Yeah.
Okay.
You texting it to me?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's what I've been working on to submit for our provisional patent, so it should pretty much cover everything within the app.
Perfect.
Well, I think I'm gonna need your help with the filing of the provisional patent and stuff like that too.
Sure. Yep. Happy to help.
Yeah, it's at the top.
Okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So
it's like 60 pages.
Perfect. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Can I get edit access on this?
Yeah. Let me go.
You should get a pop up. Oh, here we go. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna take this. Or let me see. Let me do this. Take this, copy it all. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT that already knows what I'm working on. Okay, so we are.
You should have it now.
Okay. If I have it, then I can just use the AI.
Yeah, refresh it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you should be good.
All right. If you're just joining us, we're working on Hudson's new product. It's called, what was it called? Home Knock, or sorry?
Advanced Knock.
Advanced Knock. And the purpose of the product is to be able to introduce people who are in organizations who are developing door-to-door salespeople in this specific industry, and giving them all the tools they need to be incredibly successful, from the managers all the way to the door-to-door salespeople. So I'm going to take this, everything in here. So I was going to run this actually through, actually what I can do, because I want to use Gemini 2.5. So what I'm going to do is, what can I do? Write an editor, brainstormer, copy creators. Yeah, so I'm just going to copy this. Just going to open up GPT-2 or Gemini 2.5. So I use almost every AI out there, and I use it to validate from one AI to the next. So I'll validate outputs from ChatGPT and Gemini, from Gemini to Claude, to back and forth. And so what that helps me do is to make sure that I'm getting exactly that I'm validating across. It's called the observer effect. And so like it's much easier to see somebody else's mistake than it is to see your own. Same with AI. So when you teach an AI anything, you want to validate it through another AI and another, because it's easier for them to see the mistakes of the other. This way, you're not getting sort of these recursive, endless loops of internal validation. You're actually going out. It's like us, doing this live, right? So we're doing it with the world so that the world can help us improve. All right, so I'm just going to drop this in here. I'm having it do deep research, and then I'm going to have I'm going to say validate this product and give me exact instructions for improving to ensure market message, product to market fit in today's emerging marketplace. Okay, and I'm going to run that. And then I'm just going to I'm going to run over here to Claude. I already know we're going to do this. We're going to use it here. I'm just going to open up a new window and say, Aeon, here is the in-depth advanced knock product we are developing as a standalone enterprise software. How would you feel about it starting fresh and not even using what's in VO?
It's up to you.
Just using this document that you just created about what this is supposed to be.
Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, product we're developing as standalone enterprise software. We need a complete end-to-end product with backend, middleware, front end, completely scalable, and production ready. We also need a fresh design system that uses the components available on board, but redesigned for the ideal visual and visual design. Okay. And then we're just going to drop this in here. So context. Just going to drop your massive doc in here. You can see it's all there.
Yeah, it's like 51 pages because it was all for I'm trying to do the patent provisional stuff.
Oh, okay, great. We'll do that too. So completely scalable and production ready. We also need a fresh design system that uses the components available on board, but redesigned for the ideal visual design. We gave it the context. What else was I going to give? I was going to give it, actually, I will give it reference to the VO project so it has it, but it doesn't have to use it, or can use it as it needs. So where was that? Here we go. Take that, copy, go back here. All right. We'll tell it further. Yeah. So further context. This was the original code created in VO. Use as needed. Your choice. Full autonomy. Okay, drop that. All right, so now we've got the prompt. We're in a fresh context window. We've got the prompt. Here's the in-depth advanced NOC product we're developing as a standalone enterprise software. We need a complete end-to-end product with back-end, middleware, front-end, completely scalable and production ready. We also need a fresh design system that uses the components available on board, but redesigns for the ideal visual design system needed for the engagement of our users of the new app users. Okay, and let's see real quick if this is done yet. Here's my plan to tackle the topic. Okay, start research. Okay, so we'll come back to that. All right, so now execute, determine next steps and execute. Okay. Let's just look at this real quick. So let's see if I made a funny joke. We went from VO collaboration dashboard to enterprise middleware, type systems and validation patterns, then realized it was drift, archived it, extracted patterns, and refocused on the original VO project, only to pivot to advanced NOC. It's like building a race car, realizing it was a boat, extracting the engine, then starting a rocket. Classic development journey. Status, ready for advanced NOC. Context, clean slate. Focus, next user story. What's the first user story for advanced NOC? So what we'll do is we'll see, get this. So what it's doing now, okay, so it's to-dos that I created over here. Create project structure and architecture for advanced NOC platform, design and implement database schema for sales reps, interaction territories, compliance, build backend API, core endpoints for hot zones, coaching, logging, CRM integration, implement AI hot zone engine, predictive analytics service with ML models, build Whisper coaching module, real-time speech processing and NLP coaching, create an AI homeowner simulator training module for conversational AI, implement compliance and privacy pipelines, consent detection, PII redaction, do not knock protection, build gamification and performance tracking, points, badges, leaderboards, create performance-based territory reassignment, dynamic zone management, build front-end mobile app, React Native, Next.js, field rep interface with maps, coaching, logging, build manager dashboard, analytics, territory management, team oversight, create fresh design system, modern, engaging visual design with SHAD CM components, implement real-time middleware, WebSockets for live coaching, sync notification, add authentication authorization, multi-role support, reps, managers, admins, setup, production, infrastructure, Docker, deployment, config, CI/CD pipeline. Does that sound more like what we're supposed to be building?
Yep.
All right, let's see where we're at. Fixing points, okay. Building the front end with a modern design system, creating the main pages. Okay, so let's see what's already accomplished. So it's already built the gamification, performance tracking points, creating performance-based territory reassignment now. Okay. Let me come over here, see if we have any questions or any questions? Best viewers, stream boot time, remove the space. This looks like spam. Okay, if you have any actual questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm going to switch back over. All right. It's building the cards, building utilities, building the badges. Okay. Copying the button component, adding deployment configurations. Okay. Okay, so now it's giving us our entire architecture. So I'm going to actually open that up so we can see it. I'm going to change this to another view. Okay, so system architecture, front end, field rep, manager, dashboard, admin panel, HTTPS WebSockets, backend API, fast API. So that's going to be able to use different communication systems for different for databases, for machine learning, for LLM communication. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Execution complete. Built the advanced NOC platform as a standalone enterprise application. What was built? Backend, fast API, 7 core services, hot zone engine, whisper coaching, simulator, gamification compliance, data schema, 11 tables, relationships and indexes, JWT authentication. Okay. Front end, field rep dashboard, design system, responsive, okay, features. Okay. Manually backend, status, production ready with scalable architecture. Okay. Aeon. Identify gaps, opportunities for code simplification while improving logic and functionality. Identify. So let's just do these one at a time. Determine next steps. Execute. One of the things that I find, if you give it too much to do in multiple different directions, it gets a little bit confused. Now, it does have the guardrails that focus it on only executing step by step. But I find that sort of the follow-up steps, it's very good to just do one thing at a time. So you might do, focus on simplifying the code and integrating and improving for functionality, logic, design, and then you might do, the next piece, which is hardening and security, and then you might do the next piece, which is ensuring scalability, better integrations, reduce your, reduce carbon footprint, whatever it is, depending on what you're building. You might consider doing those after the main build. You really focus on the individual steps. So what we still don't have is, do we even know if we have a front? Do we even know if we have a landing page, a sales page, right? So those are things we might need to look at. What we'll do first is get a look to see where we're currently at.
Yeah, I already have 2 offices that want to use it, so it's kind of
Really?
just getting it to the point where they're able to like beta test it for me.
Okay, so you don't need a sales page. What you need is just the app, the ability for people to log in. Okay, good. That's great. That's good.
I need to get the people being able to use the app out there, and then I need to get that provisional submitted as soon as possible, just to avoid me waking up one day and then someone already came out with this.
Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll get that. We'll set that up for you too. Reduce code duplication by 40%, error handling, automation, automatic gamification, hot zone caching. Good. Okay, so improvements before mock implementations 3, after 0, 100% improvement. Code duplication high, not low. Error handling enhanced. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to say, Aeon, give me exact next steps to ensure complete production ready software at the highest level. Determine next steps. Execute.
Yeah, we got 2 fiber managers that want their teams to use it. So
Really?
yeah, fiber would be pretty huge. That's like AT&T and Xfinity. So
Fiber, as in like the
fiber, like
fiber.
Wi-Fi.
Got it. That's sick. Okay.
So hopefully that's like AT&T and Xfinity.
So what we could do is build in, we could have Aeon look into those industries and identify what if there's anything else that those particular companies would want integrated into the software.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do that, or you think you've already got it in the original design doc?
My buddy that I'm actually working on the app with right now is actually out there selling with fiber right now.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on him to get back to me on some specifics to fiber, because right now I just went on like specifics to pest control, and
Oh,
fiber right now kind of has their own kind of lead system. So I'd have to find out a way to like integrate that in like
we
in
don't need to
advance. So
we don't need to figure out the how. We just need to understand the what, and Aon will figure out the how. So
yeah.
if you have like if you could just tell me what the what is, then we can have Aon integrate the how.
Okay. Yeah, let me text my buddy right now.
And you don't even have to find it. You don't have to find it on the internet because it can search the internet. So all you would need to tell me is actually the who, because it'll figure out the what. So the who. So who's this for?
Just fiber sales team.
Sales teams. Determine next steps.
Just determine what extra specifics and extensions that they will need.
To the parent company's need. Like give me examples of the parent company.
Yeah, to the
I'll fix that part, but just tell me what are the companies?
like AT&T, Xfinity, like fiber, Wi-Fi sales.
T, Xfinity, Wi-Fi sales. That's actually all we need. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get rid of all this. Analyze current state of enterprise software. This analyze.
How much longer do you plan on being on here? Because my buddy said he can hop in here real quick too.
Yeah, hop him in. Bring him in. I'll send
So
you.
I just sent him that link that you sent me.
Yep. Analyze current state of enterprise software. Analyze the ICP company of adoption. Example: AT&T, Xfinity, Wi-Fi sales. Okay. And then determine next steps. Execute.
See if he requested to join in.
Let's see. Yep, he's here, Caleb.
What's going on, man?
Caleb, are you out there knocking on doors right now, brother?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. In the field. I like it.
Figuring this out.
I like it a lot. All right, so what we're doing is we're bringing up your app to enter enterprise grade software status. You probably see the screen right now. And so what we just did after we realized the AI drift that we had going on is we sort of started fresh. And then we built the app out so you can see here, this is the actual system architecture that we built. And then what we just did is we updated the system to say, we asked our agent that's operating 149 other agents with 12 swarms. We said, analyze current state of enterprise software. That's the software we just built. And analyze the ICP, which is the individual customer profile of the company of adoption. Example, AT&T, Xfinity, Wi-Fi sales, determine next steps, and execute. So that's what it's doing now. Is there any other context that you think we should have as we finish this up?
Well, so like I work for, I guess you'd be known as like a private contractor, like it's called Alchemy. And then we go and work for companies, and a lot of these companies, have their own sign up process, like on their own. Like
Okay.
they have, Spotio for like logging, like the neighborhoods you knock. And then like I'm doing this for Brightspeed right now. They use Bass to like sign up. So I don't know if they would use our sign up process. Like
Got
we
it.
could integrate it in the app, but I don't know if they would use it. And then we need to be able to put their leads onto our map.
Brilliant. All right, so let's talk that through real quick. So let's just start over for me. Just say, so we're giving direct. So how this works is What we don't need to do is we don't need to tell it how to do it. It'll figure out the how. What we need to do is tell it what the outcome is. So what is the exact outcome that we're looking for from your updated perspective based on what you just said?
Um,
Or like, what does it need to integrate with?
I guess just putting everything on the app as far as like being able to see your customers after you sign them up, seeing like when they're scheduled, as far as like
Yeah,
getting
we
the
already
service.
have that in the CRM area.
So what
Yeah,
do we
so
have in there right now?
Everything's done other than knowing exactly what systems they need to integrate with.
Like you need to, like what you're
Yeah,
asking for,
I need to
Caleb,
talk
you
to
need
Sean and
preloaded.
Alex.
Okay,
So you
so we
need
can do
the preloaded leads on there already.
If I was able to share my screen on here, I'd show you guys what I mean, but I don't think I can.
Okay, so here's what we got so far: enterprise value proposition, scale, supports 5,000 plus reps, security, customization, custom fields, workflows. What were the
Mike, if we get 5,000 reps, bro, you'll be retired.
yeah, this is we're moving fast now. So tell me this. What were the systems that you just mentioned that they already have that they would probably want to integrate with this?
So Spodio, it's app on the App Store.
Spodio
Audio's a
Somehow,
competitor.
yeah, it's like going to be our competitor basically for So yeah, that's what they do for like knocking in their hood to keep everything. Shows you what customers they have in there, like what to not to knock, leads. Like if it's a hot lead, it'll pop up purple. If you're
Can you
not
give me
supposed to,
real quick? Can you just give me the spelling of Spodio?
yeah, it's SPOTIO.
Okay. So these companies are already working with Spodio. What was the other one?
Bass, but that's kind of just like a corporate thing, how they sign up.
So that's okay. So they're working with Spodio for knocking services, or what for lead generation? What is it for?
Yeah, lead.
It's just like it pops up a map, and then you can put your software, I'm assuming, in there to pop up your leads and all that. It's like just where you log your map, like
Okay.
houses. You click on it.
So on top of our
marketplace.
system, they just need to have their preloaded leads in there as well to our.
Yeah, we just need leads on our map, like their leads.
These two. Okay. They're currently working for Spodio for map logging. We need the ability to
add the company's leads into our mapping area on top of
and to know which areas are serviceable and not serviceable for each company.
know which leads or
Which
maps.
which areas or like
Areas.
counties are serviceable for fiber optic.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good for mapping, just getting their leads on there. And then
Okay.
we also need to know like some of these houses are aerial, like you connect the line to the house from the power lines, and then some are buried. But
Which
they usually put that on I think they can like integrate it in the app. On Spodio they can.
and aerial. Okay. All right. So these companies are already working with Spodio for map logging. We need the ability to integrate with Spodio and add the company's leads into our mapping area, into our mapping system. And
maybe integrate their leads into our personalized mapping system.
Into our personalized.
Because we don't want to work with Spodio because Spodio is going to be one of our competitors.
Well, but you could also look at it differently, and you could say, how could we actually work with Spodio to integrate systems? Because rather than competing, you could create a sort of an ecosystem where you're actually supporting and developing each other.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Areas. So we don't have to make the decision right now, but it's worth keeping the door open.
Yeah, I just think because our app kind of brings like what Spotio's not already doing into one app with what they're already doing.
Say that one more time. Say that again.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so looks like
I don't know what
Hudson,
happened. I can't hear.
we'll remove him and add
Can
him
you hear
back
me,
in.
Hudson? I had to leave too and join back. I couldn't hear you guys.
Maybe
You can hear us, Hudson?
text him and tell him to refresh. All right, so I'm just gonna do this. Ability to integrate with Spotify, and you said Bass as well, right?
So Bass is just like I'd go in, enter their zip code, boom,
Mm-hmm.
takes me to the next thing. I click what gig they want, like what plan they want, put in their address and make sure they're serviceable. Oh, we also need so they have something called DSL migrators for the company I'm with. So it'll pop up orange as an orange pin. And that
Okay.
means they're with our old provider, CenturyLink, that we just bought out. So we need to be able to know if they're DSL migrators and need the upgrade.
Okay.
But is there a way you think?
All right,
I
so
don't
let's
really
get.
know how all this.
Yeah, so what I
Uh,
want to do is just get that in there, and then we can get an app, and then you guys can start to review it, and then we can do the next steps after that. But let's get this in there. We also need to know which are buried lines, which are aerial on the maps. Okay. And you said Bass was the other one that the other company was using, right?
Bass
Let's
is
just
just where you sign up someone.
okay.
Spadio is where you see like their address, the home, and like what pin if you sold them, or if you're not supposed to knock them, or
All
if
right.
they're a callback.
Determine next steps and execute. All right, so let's get this, and I think from here, this will give us the ability to sort of wrap for now and get you guys something that is working. Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can hear you.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I didn't know we're still on.
yeah, we're still on. If you want to hop back in, you can. And then I'm going to wrap it in probably 15.
Okay.
All right.
I'll hop back on.
All right. All right. So now it is building an integration with Spadio. Sales steering. Okay.
yeah, like the whole thing with the app is like you just gotta click one app and everything's there. Like for fiber, you gotta go on Safari and then type in a website just to sign someone up. Then you gotta download an app, and then the training course is a whole different thing. Like we're just trying to have it all in one.
Got it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so I just did some independent research over here. Product validation and market fit roadmap, next generation AI field sales enablement, executive summary and strategic thesis, global field sales ecosystem is currently navigating a precarious transition phase. For the past decade, the industry is focused on digitization, replacing map. Oh, let me get him back in here. Are you back, Hudson?
Yeah.
All right, so I was just going through. So we're doing the integrations now, and then I'm pulling up the sort of market gap analysis, and I'm just going to drop this in here and do one fine. Oh, it recognized Spadio has carved out a niche by focusing on data visibility, customization, perform sales rabbit and map design. Okay, implementation, the challenge cohort for specialized. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to take all of this, and
There's also another app like Spadio. I don't know if it matters, but like other companies use. It's called Knockbase.
okay,
Same thing, another mapping system.
got it. All right, so here's what we got so far. Spadio, tell what was built. Spadio integration, API client services for Spadio REST app, lead import sync with Spadio, automatic DSL migrator identification, lead to interaction conversion, sync status tracking and error handling, fiber optics serviceability mapping, fiber serviceability zones, yada, yada, DSL migration tracking, infrastructure mapping, unified map data API, front end telecom map dashboard. Okay, files created. Good, good, good. Okay, next steps for deployment, configure Spadio API credentials. Import fiber serviceability zones. Great, great. Okay, so we're gonna have it go ahead and Aon determine next steps. Ensure complete system harmony and simplification. Determine steps. Determine next step. Let's go to that. Okay, proceed with your plan. Ensure complete system harmony and simplification. Determine step. Determine next steps. Execute. Okay. Did
And
Brian?
also, Mike, we'll also probably need help like integrating like the whole AI homeowner and how that works, and like integrating the AI that does that stuff, and just all the AIs behind the background of the
Yeah.
app.
Yeah, I think we've already added a lot of that, but we'll check. Brian, your background noise is really high. Just FYI. So just if you could
Who's
just
in the
mute,
wind tunnels?
if you could
What's
just
that?
mute. Your background noise is really high.
Oh,
So
sorry.
if you could
I'll
mute,
You're
yeah,
back.
mute, and then feel free to pop back in when you if you're going to add something. And so we're just finishing up here. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to add the that research in. We're going to do a couple of simplifications, and then we're gonna get this part done, and then you guys will have the opportunity to go through the entire system, see what you like, see what you don't like, and then we'll do another live stream follow up where we actually bring this thing home. All right.
And you wanted to do that Thursday, right?
Maybe. It might be Friday actually, but we'll figure it out. I just got to get with everybody on timing. System harmony simplification complete. What was accomplished? Standardized response patterns, modeled registrations and imports, database migration, code simplification, system verification. Okay, good. Status: system harmonized, simplified, and production ready. All components are aligned. Okay. All right. Great. Aeon. Brilliant. Now review the following research. Align system. Determine next steps. Prepare for completion and production deployment. Okay, so just added the context. So I just added all of that deep research I just did with Gemini 2.5 on the entire industry, the ICPs, where the market is emerging, the competition, all of the analysis required to give us really clear feedback on what this final app should be. And now it's created its to-do list. So reviewing research and aligning the system with strategic requirements, creating an implementation roadmap, implement edge AI architecture, move from cloud to on-device processing, add geo-fenced compliance models, modes, one-party versus two-party consent states, implement ephemeral processing mode, buffer-only audio processing, add BIPA compliance, Illinois biometric privacy protections, build vertical intelligence, solar roofing, pest control APIs, enhance gamification, fantasy sales leagues, Octalysis framework, add real-time CRM streaming, Salesforce streaming API, HubSpot timeline, build AI training simulator, role play mode with LLM personas, optimize battery consumption, wake word pipeline quantization. Okay, since now it's updating that. I'll go ahead and start preparing our final prompt. Aeon, analyze gaps, analyze simplification for pragmatic and elegant architecture. Ensure, actually, let's just do that. Too much is too much. Okay, so we're going to do, determine next steps. Oh, did it finish this first? Hold on, let's make sure it finished what it was just doing. Yeah, got it. Okay, all critical phase one components are implemented, documented. The platform is positioned for competitive differentiation in the AI-powered field sales enablement market. Okay, great. Proceed with next phase. Analyze gaps, analyze simplification for pragmatic and elegant architecture, determine next steps, execute.
Excuse me.
Yep.
One more thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
We should be able to send like emails and SMS messages through the app, because like after I sign someone up, I send them a link to like their whole like profile, and then they get to enter in their ACH or like debit or credit card.
Okay, so you need
They can't do it on our devices.
so basically you just need a sales integration process or a because it's already integrated with CRM. Just trying to figure out if it's an actual gap.
Yeah,
or-
it just pops up. It pops up like Brightspeed website, and it'll have like their customer portal in there where everything is.
okay,
Like
I
when
think
their
we-
appointment
I think we
is,
already
how much
got
they're
that.
paying.
I think that's already
Okay.
done, but we'll find out. Okay, good. Unified AI clients, unified complex service, gap analysis. Okay, compliance aware coaching. Okay, before, after. Okay, great, good. All right, so the system is now unified, elegant, production ready with 100% compliance coverage and a pragmatic architecture. And validate. You said that you just need to make sure that we have an ability to, after onboarding. So you just need a sales and onboarding process, right?
So no, I onboard them on my phone. Like, so after I choose what plan they want and get them scheduled. As far as like them setting up payment, I send them an email or a text. It doesn't matter. I just click one of the boxes, and then they accept, like they make sure their contact info is correct. They have to agree to the terms of like and conditions of what they're signing up for, and then they submit their payment on there.
Okay. After the salesperson. So we just say, do we have an SMS and email follow-up?
Would it help if I?
Hold on. Let's listen. It would help if you just listen real quick. Do we have an SMS and email follow-up sequence after the sale, after the door-to-door sale is made? That's what we need, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do we have an SMS and email follow-up sequence for the homeowner after the door-to-door sale is made? That's it. That's what we need. I think it's already in there, but let's just double check. No, we did not.
And where would I be able to view this project on, Mike?
We're going to create a Git repo and we'll send it to you. Let's see. Determine next steps for complete integration, activation, and simplicity of entire system with these updates, or after these updates. Determine execute. Okay. Fixing the interaction create model to include customer fields. Yeah, good call, by the way. We did not have that. What was your boy's name? Hudson?
Caleb.
Caleb, can you
Caleb.
hear us?
Yes, sir.
Caleb? Yeah, great call on that,
Yeah,
by the way.
can you guys-
We did not have that. We did not have that integrated.
Okay. What I was thinking too, since I'm like out here working,
Yeah.
whenever I'm signing someone up, I'll just screen record the entire process.
Yes, that'd be dope. Good call.
I'm not too well at explaining things.
No, you're good. It was just a lot going on, and I've got to wrap this up. And so I apologize. I'll short with you. No, but we gotta.
No worries.
What I want to do is just get you guys what you need now. make sure we've got the the most important things covered, and then we'll do the next version. But I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we're doing that here because that is an important piece, and it won't make a lot of sense for the entire system if we don't have that, because it's for that purpose. All right, so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Add compliance, add follow-up. Good.
Yeah, and then we're also trying to get like a retention bot. So like if someone tries to change their plan or something, they can get in, like our bot will like save sales or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we'll do is we'll build an entire roadmap and feature pipeline that you guys will, as as we move to the next steps, and then we'll create some sort of agreement with Brevetto that we can do your the next steps as you guys get more revenue. As you guys roll in revenue, we can start to build some sort of development pipeline agreement or something like that. So we'll figure it out, but I just want to get you guys what you need now to like be successful, and then we can develop sort of our feature development roadmap.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anyone that we'd want to partner with, bro, I mean, we'd rather stay in-house with it.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, background test processor. Okay, good. File create. Good. Integration flow, complete flow. Interaction created. Compliance check. Geo compliance initiated. Gamification points awarded. If sale closed, callback scheduled. Yeah, guys, I think we are. I think we're there. System is fully integrated, simplified, and ready for production deployment. All components are integrated, standardized, blah, blah, blah. System is okay. Great. Yeah.
Mike, do you understand how much money we'd be bringing in if 5,000 reps are on this?
It'd be a little bit, huh?
It'd be
doing this.
it'd be half a ticket. It'd be half a ticket every month.
Okay.
It's cold up in here in Philly.
I like it. Yeah, I bet you're ready to be done with that part. Okay, so what else? So we just need we need the ability to view and interrogate every system in the app from localhost.
Look at this, Caleb.
View and integrate every system in the app. Determine next steps.
What is that? What are you?
User.
I was trading today.
Buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin.
What was it? What was it? Bitcoin down?
Bitcoin's down hella.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Bitcoin's at 93K.
Bitcoin lost all of its 25 gain.
Wow, I'm glad I sold. I sold like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was the time to do it.
I sold almost everything, almost all my Bitcoin 3 weeks ago. Damn.
Jeez.
So he's up.
I'm down on all my stuff right now.
I mean, hodl now, bro.
Oh yeah.
No panic selling. No panic selling.
I mean, I'm kind of glad I get to buy more at a better price. So
there you go. That's what. Yeah. Now that's when you buy.
I need to find a nice lay down grandma that will let me in her warm home and sign her up.
I'm so glad you said home.
Can't be going
I'm
there.
glad you said home too. We would have to edit that if he did.
Yeah,
say
we'd
home.
have to. That would. Yeah.
If I said, oh. Nope, just a warm home.
Okay.
We might have to build a different app for that one.
That would be definitely a different app, different industry, different app.
Now, I've heard some weird things. I had this one old couple tell me something really weird. I asked them what they were going to use their internet for because they never used it. It was a pretty weird answer.
What was the answer? What was the question?
I took OnlyFans for grandma and grandpas. I was like, alrighty.
That's what they said.
2 gigs, yeah, swear.
I mean, if the market, if the market's asking for it, I mean, who am I to deny the market?
Never been done before, not that I know of.
That's what we call a blue ocean, ladies and gentlemen. A blue ocean. For those of you that don't know what a blue
I
ocean,
don't know. Out in the villages, they might do all that.
it's probably already
In the villages, Ocala,
yeah.
No,
the
out in Lake
villages in
County.
Ocala, Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, there's the villages in Lake County.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Are there more? I thought there was only one. I thought there was only one villages. The villages.
No, they expanded.
I bet they did. That place cleans up.
place is gross.
That's there's quite a lot of rumors about that place.
I know my grandparents, they don't live in the villages,
They just visit for
but they live right outside of it.
they just conjugal visit.
No visiting, no visitations, no visitations there.
I'm sure they wouldn't tell you if they were visiting. All right. Adding admin API methods, creating summary. Okay, what was built? Admin API points, good. Admin dashboard front end, good. Tab interface, all systems, navigation, system, API client integration, good. See if this is working. Not yet. All right. Let's go again. Oh, wait, we didn't start back end. Okay. Module found error. Okay, so let's grab that error. Okay. Dashboard features 8 system tabs: overview, system-wide statistics, summaries, interactions, all door-to-door interactions, users, all system users, companies, multi-tenant companies, compliance, state compliance configuration, follow-ups, email, SMS, sequence, and status, telecom, fiber zones, DSL migrators, infrastructure, audio, integration, status, and leads. Okay. Finding the pedantic version mismatch, good. And launch, front end, and back end. Complete system readiness for local host viewing. Next steps. Full autonomy. Execute. All right, let's see what we got here. Getting close. It's just fixing last errors finding. And so you said you've already got 2 leads or 2 companies that are looking for just to start as
So for fiber, I got 3 people that work for Alchemy that want to beta test it. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're all here. And then I think Hudson was talking to people about pest control, but that would be towards the summer
okay. Because they
because
don't
this is a year-round thing. Yeah.
got
They do it every day.
fine. Backup not running. Okay. And clear all local hosts. Start fresh.
I had to jump on the marketing meeting, so I'll talk to you after.
All right, I'll hop in there as soon as I'm just gonna wrap this, maybe 5-10 minutes, and I'll hop in there as soon as I'm done.
All right, sounds good.
Clear all
right.
logos.
See you guys.
Brother. Yeah, appreciate it. If you, Brian, just so everybody knows who's watching, if you are interested in partnering with Brevetto, all you have to do is click on, or all you have to do is email Brian. He is at Brian, Bryan, at Brevetto, BravetTO.com. All right. And then, so what other companies are you guys trying to work with? Like, what's your ideal gig look like when you're talking about the
So
next?
Alchemy is usually just doing it for Xfinity. The only reason we switched to Brightspeed is because what they offer is really good, and there's also more pay. So we were doing Brightspeed for a little bit.
Okay.
But Xfinity is like the main company they go through. So
Got it. So it's
I'm
starting.
just curious how you market something like this.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's really my, when I started developing all of these projects, it was really from a marketing and business intelligence perspective. I never really intended to get into the development side of it, but as we started developing these systems, I could just do that. So it was a no-brainer to do that. But that's really where sort of my expertise comes in, is the marketing aspect of this. So I'm definitely interested to help you guys with that as well. But right now I'm seeing, there we go. It said backend starting and was starting. So I'm wondering if we have a backend issue. No, here we go. Okay, no, it's working. Backend started. Great. Now the front end is starting. Okay.
Hudson asked if you could let him back in.
Oh, Hudson got knocked out.
Let's,
Okay, so we got, all
I
right,
think
the
he's in
guts
the
are,
back room or something.
all right, let me,
Oh yeah, it looks good.
so it needs visual development, but the back end, the back end is done, I think. Where'd he go? Here we go, Hudson. Okay, so we're just reviewing the local host. So the front end is not complete yet, but it looks like we've got the logic, the guts. It's all validated in there. So now we just got to develop the front end when it's ready. Okay, guys. So I do have to jump for a marketing meeting that we've got at 2:00. So what I'm gonna
Mike,
do?
if I just give you those screenshots of like what the visual is supposed to look like, can you upload those
Yep.
screenshots into there?
Yep. That's
Okay.
That's actually the best idea, because AI is not very visual. So
Yeah, that's what I had the biggest problems with, was creating the visuals that I actually wanted.
Fantastic. Why don't we do this? You guys want to come back tomorrow, Wednesday at noon, and then we'll finish?
Yeah.
All right, done. All right. So
I
for those of
just
you,
I sent you 4 screenshots that if you want to look at those. I mean, they don't cover like every single extension of the app, but it's like the overall look of how it should all go together.
okay, that's perfect. All right. So it's been
Is
2
there
hours. Hey guys.
an earlier time maybe tomorrow?
Yeah. I can do noon. That's the best I got.
All right,
Noon
fine.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going live every day at noon. Brevetto's going and I'll be going live every day at noon, and we're going to be developing projects, developing solving problems from marketing, business intelligence, development, app development, you name it. When it comes to AI and development and marketing, we are going to be working on it. We're going to be going live at noon every day. So those of you joining us live right now, thank you for being with us. We're going to be back to finish this project. Now we've got the back end logic done. We're going to finish up the front end visuals tomorrow at noon, and you can join us here at the same bat time, same bat channel. We're on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, the whole nine. Okay. Any final parting words, guys? Till tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
No, sir.
I mean, we'll see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
You got it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Talk soon. Bye-bye. And share.